Talk about important first impressions. This could be my most important one yet, speaking to you, my child, for the first time. Every week ever since we learned that you existed, your mother has been sharing updates with me about what's been going on with you. How big your head is, what appendages you have, what size fruit you're comparable to, that sort of thing. The other day, when she pulled up the update for 16 weeks, she was thrilled. And she was thrilled for two reasons. First, you're now the size of an avocado. Aside from her Slanket, Ina Garten, and Law & Order SVU, there aren't many things in this world she loves more than avocados. I include myself in that statement. And second, your ears have apparently ascended out of your neck and onto the side of your head. They also have tiny bones in them, which means you can now hear. But I don't have to tell you that, because my guess is that over the last few days, you've been hearing, among other things, these intermittent bursts of song, someone singing random phrases and sentences. That is your mother. That's what she does. She sings things that have no business being sung, from grocery lists to how she has to put her laundry in the dryer. And from here on out, she's only going to sing more, especially to you. So all I can say is, get used to it. As for the voice you're hearing now, that's mine. I am your father. And honestly, this whole thing feels a little strange to me. Not only because I'm talking to you through your mother's stomach, but because I don't feel like we know each other that well. I'm guessing you feel that too. Sure, you have some of my DNA, and based on one of the recent ultrasounds, it's possible you got stuck with my chicken legs. Sorry about that, by the way. But it's not like you're living inside me. You're not hanging out in my uterus or feeding off my placenta or causing me to throw up for 12 consecutive weeks, as you've done with your mother. That's okay, though. It just means we're going to need to go about building our relationship a different way, which is why I wanted to have this talk with you. When I initially started thinking about this conversation, I figured it would be easy to come up with what I wanted to say. Turns out it wasn't. At first I tried to come up with some sage piece of advice, something that would make you think that I'm wise and smart and strong. But nothing came to me. I ended up staring at the wall and reading about Texas Longhorns football instead. Then I tried to come up with ways to make you laugh, until I started worrying your lungs weren't developed enough to handle laughter. By the time I began contemplating asking you what it was like to have translucent skin, which you apparently have at the moment, I figured it was best to just be honest with you. The truth is, I don't know what to say, because right now, I don't really know how to be a father. For 3.5 years, your mother and I have been trying to become parents to a child on the outside. And while I'm as ready as I have ever been, I'm still not quite ready. But fortunately for me, you're not quite ready either. We both have some growing to do. And while I have confidence that over these next 5+ months, you're going to do what you need to do, I want you to have confidence that I'll do the same. So that come the beginning of July, when, God willing, we do finally meet, we'll both be as ready as we possibly can be. In the meantime, enjoy your mother's uterus. And if her singing gets to be too much, I, as your father, just this once, give you permission to roll your eyes. As I understand it, your eyelids are still sealed, so nobody will know. It can be our little secret.